shop here in Bangkok, Thailand to give you a full tour of their facility, show you some pretty sick cars, and go for a ride in a fully electric Honda Civic EG hatchback that makes 250 wheel horsepower, 440 foot-pounds of torque using a sequential transmission. But first, check out this 2JZ dragster.
Yeah, this thing is pretty freaking insane. I've been to the ECU shop before. It was back when I only had maybe 40 or 50,000 subscribers, but this was not here. So I think it's mandatory to give you guys a tour of, their showroom before we get to this Honda Civic EG. It has ran 6.6 in the quarter mile. They're running these passes at Bangkok Drag Avenue. And if you've watched this channel before, you know Bangkok Drag Avenue doesn't really have the best history when it comes to track prep. It's basically a no prep surface. Obviously you can tell it is a 2JZ, 3.5 liter full race transmission. It has a dry ice intercooler system. Look at how crazy the tubular header is. This thing is like next level drag car. 2JZ powered drag car built here in Thailand. This Isuzu D-Max drag truck has done something that many of my subscribers have been telling Thai people to do for a long time. Ship that thing to the US and see how it performs on a proper track. Okay, so get this. In 2013, that is 10 years ago, ECU shop shipped this Isuzu D-Max to America to compete in the National Hot Rod Diesel Association drag race event. But unfortunately, because it was America, there was no class for 4-cylinder turbo diesel trucks. So they weren't actually able to compete. So it was just like a show and display thing where they made a couple passes and they ran 8.5 in the quarter in 2013. 10 years ago. This truck, absolute total legend in Thailand and in the US. Like when I first started making these YouTube videos and I showed these diesel race trucks, I had a bunch of guys in the comments going, hey man, I remember a long time ago, these guys from Thailand shipped a 4-cylinder diesel truck over to Thailand and like truly kicked ass. That truck is this, and those guys are ECU shop. Next to this legend is 2 Honda Civic all-motor Civic drag cars. This is the fastest all-motor car in Thailand, and it has ran mid-8s with a naturally aspirated K-series. This is more like a street car version. Obviously you can tell by looking at this thing with the roof line and the front clip. This is a full-blown insane race car, where this is a little bit more street car. Definitely still a race car, but this one has ran into mid-9s. Again, both all-motor, high compression, stroked K-series. One of ECU shop's biggest customers is Toyota of Thailand. They have them build show cars and race vehicles for the company. Like this Toyota Hilux drag car, you can see that it's on a 275 drag radial. It must mean serious business. This like Gundam style Toyota Corolla back here was built for Toyota of Thailand as well. And they have just a bunch of other like customer cars here. I really dig both of the yellow Honda Civic EG hatchbacks. Me personally, I've never been a fan of yellow cars, especially in like eco cheaper cars. But I don't know, something about the yellow EG is really starting to grow on me, especially with bronze T37s. Next to the EGs is something you definitely do not see often. It's an S15 convertible hardtop. I forget what these things are called, but they're extremely rare, kind of ugly, but also kind of cool. Is that a controversial statement? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. If you're gonna buy an S15, would you buy the hardtop convertible or just the normal coupe? Me personally, I think I'd take the coupe. And then over here is a beautiful royal sapphire blue Mark IV Toyota Supra. I'm told this car has basic bolt-ons, makes 400 wheel horsepower. This is still very, very high on my bucket list of cars that I want to own. Yeah, maybe I'll be able to own one of these one day. It's very, very high on my bucket list. But another car that I absolutely love that I don't know if I'll ever be able to afford is the Superleggera. One of my friends way back in the day had a Superleggera pretty much in this same spec that was built by Underground Racing, had a sequential transmission, obviously twin turbo, made like 2,000 horsepower at the tires, and it was a total monster, just mind-blowingly fast. I would love to have one of these, but this in Thailand, because of the import duty taxes, a Superleggera, a Gallardo, is still like 600,000–700,000 US dollars, even in bone stock trim. Crazy, but badass car. I want to show you this, guys. This is how they built the EG EV. Like, this is the details on how everything was built. Don't worry, they're going to send me this graphic, and when we go look at the EV EG, I'm going to overlay this onto the video so you truly understand how everything works. Speaking of that, let's go check out this fully electric Honda Civic EG hatchback. This is what we came here for.
I want to say thank you to NordVPN for sponsoring this video and also truly saving me when I was in Cambodia recently. NordVPN is giving you an exclusive deal. Just go to nordvpn.com/cbmedia or use my coupon code, which is cbmedia at checkout. A couple weeks ago when I arrived in Cambodia, I found out the website that I use literally all day, every day, YouTube Music, was blocked countrywide. This is one part of the internet that I truly cannot live without. Thankfully, Nord came to the rescue. All I did was change my IP address from Cambodia back to Thailand, hit the refresh button, and boom, problem solved. But NordVPN allows you to use the internet in the way you're used to and also do it safely with Nord's new threat protection feature. Threat protection is a security solution designed to defend you from everyday online cyber threats like malware and trackers. It scans your files while you're downloading them, identifies threats, and blocks them before they can harm your device. Again, get your exclusive NordVPN deal at nordvpn.com/cbmedia or by using my coupon code CBmedia at checkout. And remember, it's totally risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Okay, let's get back to the video.
You see this right here? See this Toyota Yaris? This is pretty interesting as well. And the reason why it's so interesting is it has an EV motor as well, but it also retains the factory gasoline engine. The gasoline engine powers the front wheels, and the rear wheels are powered by hub electric motors. Unlike the EV-EG, the purpose of this vehicle is more like economy. It's meant to drive around town. You can drive like through your neighborhood with it just being rear-wheel drive powered by the rear EV hub motors, and then click on the front engine when needed. This is for economy. This is for performance. So basically the Yaris is still in development. It's not actually running yet, so we can't take it out and drive it. But I mean, for being a Yaris, dude, with the wide body kit and the rotiforms, it's actually pretty clean. Like, it's strange that I'm saying this, but that's a nice Yaris. I know that's a crazy statement to say, but yeah, nice car. Okay, let's get to the EV-EG. This is what we came here for. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get them to actually pull it out of the showroom so we can park it in front of the shop. I'll tell you all about it, and then it's time to go for a ride. It's just making like a very light whirling noise. I'm not sure how much audio was picked up through the camera. That's weird. That's weird. For the people that are wanting to know like the technical stuff when it comes to ECU Shop's EV-EG, I'm gonna do the best I can. The way this vehicle was built was they bought 3 universal EV engines. Then what they did is they CNC machined a plate to mount all 3 engines together. That engine uses a chain which drives the transmission. The transmission is a 5-speed sequential transmission made by Quaife. The final output is 250 horsepower and 440 foot-pounds of torque at the front wheels. Everything is controlled not by an ECU, because what does the E in ECU stand for? Yeah, there's no engine. It's called a VCU, and it's a completely custom VCU by ECU Shop. If you didn't watch my previous video on ECU Shop, which you probably didn't because it was a very long time ago, ECU Shop, that's what they do, is they manufacture ECUs here in Thailand. And they've been doing this for a very, very long time. I'm talking about decades. These guys are like the OGs of the motorsports scene here in the country of Thailand. And still to this day, they're continuing to evolve. I mean, look at this thing. It's pretty crazy. And I'm extremely excited to go for a ride in it. Now listen, I've been in cars like Teslas and stuff like that. I've been in some fast EVs, but I think this, being a sequential transmission and only weighing, what I don't even know, what does it weigh? 1.15? It's same as the stock car. There's no additional weight added. There's zero additional weight added. It weighs the same as a factory EG hatchback, just with absolute instant 440 foot-pounds of torque at the wheels. Yeah, this is going to be a crazy, crazy experience.
Yeah, and to save the gearbox, this one, when you ride it, just shift by the clutch.
Use the clutch.
Use the clutch. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Normally, it's not use the clutch because the dog box, right?
Yeah.
But we save the gearbox.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it. And
So the reason he's telling me all this is because I'm going to go for a ride, but then they're giving me the opportunity to actually drive this thing.
You started off in second gear?
yeah, started second gear.
Because you have the torque.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
need
yeah.
first gear.
Even third gear also can do.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And so what do you do about redline?
You see the RPM here.
It's still 8,000 RPM?
About 8,000 RPM.
Bro, this sounds crazy.
Just half the throttle.
That was half throttle. Okay, we're like a quarter mile on the road and this is already very, very weird. What is going on? Is this real life? Like, you hear the whine. If you've ever been in a car with a sequential transmission, you hear the whine from the sequential, but then there's also this like whirling noise from the engines. Like, it almost feels like you're in a Honda Civic EG hatchback that is powered by like a washing machine that makes 400 plus foot-pounds of torque. And he only gave me a little bit of it.
Oh,
just
really?
a little
Yeah.
bit.
Okay, so this is the power output.
Yeah.
That is kilometers per hour. That's
Yeah.
RPM.
Yeah.
So this is all tied into the VCM.
Yeah.
Bro, this is crazy. Punch it one time for me.
Okay.
Oh, what? Oh my God, this is crazy, dude. What is happening?
Is this the future, guys? Is this the future? If it is, I'm telling you, it's not as bad as you think it is. It's different. It is definitely different. And it is definitely interesting. But, I mean, listen. It's a Civic EG hatchback. Did a high revving B series ever really sound great? Was it a great sounding engine? You know, it's not a German V8 or an LS or something.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, your turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
They're setting up a GoPro for me so I don't have to actually film. Just riding in this thing, I'm telling you right now, this is wild. This is, I mean, like I said, is this the future? Is this what kids are gonna be swapping into Civic hatchbacks instead of B18Cs in the next 10 years? Is this the future of import hot rodding? Maybe. You know, a lot of people have a lot of bad things to say about EV vehicles and, you know, they talk shit. You know, I think every vehicle has its purpose and sometimes some things work in certain chassis that don't work in other chassis. Would this engine, would this drivetrain be a good thing in a Fox body, in a Corvette, in an Audi R8? No, 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 no. Is it something that possibly could be amazing in a little Civic hatchback? I don't know, maybe. Okay, let's go drive this thing. And I'll give you my final thoughts after I drive it. But just from the conversations we've had so far, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about EVs and the future of hot rodding. Is this it? Is this really it? You actually have seatbelts?
Yes.
You have seatbelts in Thailand?
Yes.
What the hell is going on? Wow. They're really forward thinking here. Okay, so this is going to be very strange because I'm not used to, you have an e-brake too?
Yeah, e-brake.
I'm not used to shifting up, but pulling backwards.
Oh.
So,
okay, this is
first gear,
yeah.
but I can start off in second.
Yeah.
Second gear.
Second gear. And pull the cut off.
Okay.
Pull the, no need to pedal, just pull it off.
Oh, because it has so much torque.
Yeah.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah.
Go left?
Yeah.
It's actually really easy to drive.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like a normal car, but just a sequential, and it makes crazy noises. And the torque is crazy. Bro, I have a V8.
Yeah.
And this, the throttle response and the torque on this is unreal. I'm already in fifth gear. Let me go to, that's fourth.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to third, and let's do a fourth. Whoa! It spins the tires! Oh! Wow! That is a very, very weird feeling. How many gears? Oh, it's five gears. Okay, that is a very, very weird feeling. What is that?
Good power?
Yeah! Bro, it was spinning the tires. Yeah. And it was like the amount of wheel torque. If you've ever driven like a Civic hatchback with like a turbo K series or something, and once boost hits, it starts torque steering. This torque steers the second you touch the throttle. It is crazy. Fifth gear, that's fourth, that's third. Whoa. I don't know what to say. Is it better than like a turbocharged K series? I don't know, but it's definitely different. Yeah. And one day, I don't know if you guys can hear me because of all the noise in this thing. The sound is crazy. But one day we will be in a world where there are no more K series left. All you racers have bought them, turbocharged them to hell and back, and slung rods through the block. And then we'll be in a place where there are no B series, there are no K series. And what else do you do but this? And to be honest, whoa, shit, it's fast. It is, it's genuinely fast. What a crazy, crazy experience. Wow, what an experience. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like it, subscribe, share it with one of your friends, and I want your opinions on EV swapped imports in the comments below. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Peace.